All right, guys, I know it's been a while, but here's a little update on the trailing arms. So, finally got some time to go ahead and work on these guys. Right here, bolts to the frame. We got all this adjustment. Let me get in closer. All this adjustment here, and then you also got your in and out adjustment. So this Heim can move back or forward. You got side to side. So we try to do this all in mind of having all the adjustment. And then the ESM lower control arm is also fully adjustable. Also spherical bearing. And the only thing that's going to be different on this setup, I haven't purchased it yet, was I'm going to do spherical bearings here, but for now, just for mock-up purposes, I'm just going to use this guy. It's a cheap one. The main goal would be today would I want to see how much it moved back, because we did these trailing arms based on race. So I'm actually gonna cut all of this out and then build my own rear subframe for the whole differential and everything. So I'm curious though if our control arms will still work with the stock subframe. So we'll go ahead and see whether or not that works. I'm really curious. That's why I'm kind of seeing if it would work. For people that had, wanted to keep the stock subframe, rear subframe location, if our trailing arms would still work for that. So, yeah. Okay, so there you go. Now, from what I'm seeing is with a stock rear arm, let me see if you can see here. See here, it's actually coming in at an angle. So, like I said, you probably could use it on a stock rear subframe, but I'm actually building one that will come straighter out here, so it'll be in line. But I mean, in theory, you could use it. Everything's Heims. Only thing that's going to be changed is obviously up here. I'm going to do the spherical top bushing, so that'll actually have no bindage there. And then the sphericals here, which will be changed. As you can see, this is the mounting bracket here. And you got all this adjustment side to side. You got your adjustment here That's gonna be, you know, in and out. And then also your adjustment with the ESM, so in and out wherever. So it's all adjustable, which that's what I love the most. And then just see, you can see under here. Get all that. So. So I guess really you really could use stock subframe or keep it. Not have to cut it out, but I'm gonna cut it out and make a rear subframe for sure. But you guys can see. But all that DIY, do it yourself, man. I'm telling you, save yourself a lot of money. Takes time though, that's for sure.